Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dread of Bread. We're back at it with the preview show for the Nova Open. I think this might be the last little bit. I could be wrong. So far, it's a mixed bag. It's you got some interesting models if you're part of the AOS players. You got to see some new Chaos Dwarves for Blood Bowl, which was really fun. AOS kind of got snubbed with the roadmap that they were talking about. Basically, they just said wink, wink, nudge, nudge, more rulebooks. Um, Same thing kind of happened too with Horus Heresy. That they showed off some models and things like that, and they basically said more stuff's coming, but it's gonna be a while. They showed off some Blood Angel stuff for Warhammer 40k. Some of it's really neat looking, and some of nope, nope. This guy here, Andy, he's a bit sus, and some of the other people he's talked to are a bit sus. How do you not know your product? How do you not know the lore of the product? Because that's a big selling point. If you don't know what factions are popular and you say you think they're popular, and then 5 seconds later you say you know they're popular, it doesn't instill a lot of trust, my guy. Let's go through it. This part's going to be muted. I have been debated a couple of times because I thought there was going to be videos they were going to be showing with music, and it's just like the title screen with music, and then it stops. But see, Warhammer, this is the old world.
I'm joined now by Dan from the Warhammer Old World team. Dan's part of the group that write all of the rules and the lore for the Old World game. It's lovely to have you with us.
Thanks for having me, Adam.
My pleasure. It's been an amazing year for Warhammer the Old World. We've seen this renaissance of a system and a setting that I particularly love.
It's been a wet bag. It's very, very, very much mixed. You have a lot of old models that are still in resin that cost a lot. You had factions get entirely cut. It's been very, 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 very mixed. I was super excited for it, but then once they said the factions that I was excited for weren't going to be in the game, any excitement I had for it kind of just fell out. And it's like, oh, look at these old models. This is kind of neat. Some of the models haven't been great to look at. Some of the new models, very kind of ugly. But anyway, let's see what this guy has to say about. I do like the dwarven models though. Those were cool looking, but like the Bretonnian models,
How have you found it so far?
It's been wonderful to welcome everybody back to the world of Legend. It's one of our most sort of beloved IPs, and it's something that we as a team have really, really enjoyed delving back into.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if it was beloved so much, why did GW kill it then? That's what I want to know. I mean, I know why they killed it. They killed it for Age of Sigmar, but they could have still just kept going with it as a specialty game, like Necromunda or Blood Bowl or something like that. But no, they tried to kill it. They killed off pretty much all the heroes in certain factions that are still dead to this day.
Absolutely. So since sort of it returned, what have we seen so far? What have people been able to get involved with?
So we've seen the release of the core game, and alongside that we had our launch boxes for the Bretonnians and the Tomb Kings, which went out really well. They were very popular and people were really excited by the content. We followed that up with the Orc and Goblin Tribes, the Arcane Journal format, and again, the content in there people seem to be really, really resonating with. So we're
Those are really cool models.
And then we just most recently had the Dwarven Mountain Holds return.
Yep.
For me, I'm super excited by those. Some of the miniatures in the Warhammer Dwarfs range are amongst my favourites. They were actually the first miniatures I ever bought from Games Workshop way back in the day. A tiny little Adam with hair and no beard.
That's fantastic.
Wandering into a Games Workshop store to buy dwarfs. So delightful to see. What have you been doing yourself? Come on, have you dipped your toe in? What's your army of choice?
Absolutely. I mean, when you work at Games Workshop and at Warhammer World especially, it's hard not to. So I've been building up an Orc and Goblin Tribes army, yes. Lots of bits for a nomadic war in particular. I just love the idea of these orcs and goblins mounting up and racing off to go and raid and pillage Bretonnian farms and places in the Border Princes, and then racing off again with all their loot.
Those turnip farmers don't know what's coming.
They really don't.
I love it. That sounds amazing. So we've had lots of great stuff in 2024 already. What can we expect to see before the end of the year?
Well, hot on the heels of the Dwarf launch, we have the Warriors of Chaos.
Ooh, very nice.
Their return to the old world.
Awesome.
We're in an interesting time period in the setting at the moment where Chaos has been waning in power a little bit, but with the rise of a certain Everchosen and that Doom approaching, Chaos is on the rise again, and we begin to cover that in the Chaos Arcane Journal.
That's very exciting. We're on the approach from a historical point of view to a very exciting time within Warhammer's
Very neat.
sort of setting and chronology, aren't we?
Absolutely. The Siege of Prague and the battles around Kislev mark some of the most important points in this period. But we've got a lot of distance to cover before we reach that climactic battle.
It's a way off yet, but you can see
100%.
it distantly on the horizon.
Absolutely. And as I say, we've got so many events to cover, and as anybody who's been following the narrative in the Arcane Journals will see that we've been sort of jumping all over the place and really enjoying the sandpit of this time period we have to look at.
That's really exciting. So Chaos Warriors within 2024. If we look a little bit further out, sort of beyond the horizon, as it were, what can you tell us about what the future holds?
Well, it would be improper, really, for us to follow the Warriors of Chaos with anything other than the Empire of Man.
Yes.
The two have been classic foes for as long as Warhammer has been around. So, again, it just made absolute sense for the Empire to follow up.
That sounds so exciting. The old world setting just continues to add something new to a system that so many of us love and enjoy. It's been really exciting having you come and join us, Dan.
Thanks
for
for
taking the time. Some amazing stuff.
You can tell that Dan guy, he really, really enjoys the hobby and he loves it. And they need more people like that in GW who love the hobby, don't do any nonsense stuff, and just want to make the hobby fun. Escapism for escapism.
From the studios about Warhammer 40,000, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, the Age of Darkness, and the Old World. But we've also got loads on the way for our other systems. Necromunda.
Right.
Hive Secundus took us underground with the terrifying Genestealer cults. Expect to see another faction release this year, and further into the future, we'll be looking at other factions to add.
So this one does have my eye. Like I said, I didn't realize this one released. I thought it was going to release later this year, maybe like in October or November or something like that. But nope, it already released. Good luck trying to pre-order this other than from GW, because all the other sites are already sold out of it. Been sold out of it for a long time. And I think it's $170 from GW, which is a bit too much.
Kill Team. The big news is Hivestorm, the new edition of Kill Team.
Ooh.
We're looking forward to seeing people get hold of the new rules. Going into the new year, we'll continue to release kill teams and box sets to add more scenery and locations to your games. Underworlds. Plenty happening here. Before the end of 2024, you'll see new warbands being released.
Yep, made a video covering that.
We'll continue to build up those factions.
Oh god, I hate that faction.
We've just released Briar and Bone, which we know the community were waiting to get their hands on.
Yep, it was that video that I did
this year has seen some
that
great
people
teams
were
released,
upset with.
including our favourites, the Gnomes. Everybody loves a badger. We've also just revealed the Chaos Dwarf team coming to Blood Bowl very soon, and there's plenty more in 2025. Well, we've got time for one more reveal, and it's something very precious that I'm incredibly excited about, and I hope you will be too. Before I leave you, remember, if you want to stay up to date with the latest Warhammer news, head over to warhammercommunity.com. Now,
and if you sign up for their email, they won't send it to you.
Let's see that extra special final reveal.
Alright, what is this? What is this, chat? We've got horse. Oh, Lord of the Rings, the War of Ron. Can't say that. I know what it is, but I can't say my brain is dead. A legend. Ooh. To wipe out the line of the helm. Wolf. It's kind of disappointing, but alright. A generic looking model. Thanks for watching. That was it. That was kind of disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. For this one at least. Just go back and mute it and watch it real quick, because I'm not sure who this character is. It's been a long time since I've read the books, so I don't remember this person. Or if this is just like a made-up person, I don't know. I don't think they would make up fake people. A legend of the landing has come. Alright. To wipe out the helm. Okay, just get a picture of that real quick. Yeah, I really don't know who this is. I really don't. But again, kind of a mixed bag. A very, very mixed bag. I mean, there were some models that are really fun, that are very nice. If I still did play Blood Bowl or was collecting stuff right now, I can't collect any more models or anything like that. I've just got a mountain of shame that I need to get through and to work on. So I'm not going to be buying any models, but like I would if I had space and if I had the room, I would pick up the Chaos Dwarves because they look very fun. Um, but I mean, just kind of meh. Just I don't know. Not really feeling it though. I mean, a lot of it is we've got more stuff coming in 2025. And that's kind of a shame. I mean, they could have shown us actually previews or a roadmap of what was coming out, which I'm pretty sure there is one probably on the community post thing at Warhammer Community. So they probably have got one over there. But yeah, this has been the Nova Open 2024. And I will see everyone later. Till next time. Bye, people of YouTubes. To the people of Twitch, I might actually play some Wukong, maybe, in a little bit. I want to go get some stuff, get some drinks and everything like that. Give my voice a little bit of a rest. Playing Wukong has been interesting, to say the least. Every time I try to play it, either OBS crashes or OBS crashes right before a major thunderstorm. And, well, there's no thunderstorm today. So maybe we'll go and play that, or maybe we'll play that tomorrow. Like I said, if I'm not at work, I'm at physical therapy, and if I'm not at physical therapy, I'm at work, and I really haven't had any chance really to rest or to stream or to play video games or anything like that, and it's just been very, very tiring. Getting my butt kicked at work, then getting my butt kicked even more with physical therapy that is very, very painful. But hopefully the physical therapy will work out this time and I won't have to go back ever again. But who knows? Who knows? But ladies and gentlemen, I've rambled on long enough. My name is Dreads of Brids, and I will see you all later. Till next time. Bye bye.